This is Calvin Castine. It's 4:30 p.m. on 5/30. It's May 30th, 2002. And we're at the Saranac Central School Field for Section 7 Class B Championship Baseball. Looks like Bobby McConey leading the parade up there, talking over the ground rules. Irish John Ireland putting in his 2 cents, and the other umpire is Crusher Paul O'Connell. Pat Goodell and Scott Mitchell are the coaches. Goodell for Plattsburgh High School and Mitchell for Northeastern Clinton Central School. Championship baseball. I see Gary Butler out there. He's probably the sectional representative. He's the Beekmantown coach. His team was the #1 seed in the sectionals this year, but they were defeated in the semifinals quite soundly by the Plattsburgh High School Hornets by 25-5 margin. Northeastern, on the other hand, defeated the Saranac Central Chiefs in a close game by a final of 9-8. We're in beautiful downtown Pickett's Corners. It is very mild and pleasant at the moment. We went through a lot of rain to get here, so we're not quite sure what the long-range prospects are for this game. But there's definitely rain to our east and to the north. But whether our weather will come in from the south and the west, which looks fairly clear, time will tell. Northeastern was the #2 seed, and I'm not sure if that is the reason they'll be the home team. I would assume that that is the reason. And I don't think they flipped a coin, but it's very possible that they did. But the Cougars were the top seed of the remaining teams. So as I said, Beekmantown was the top seed, but they were eliminated by Plattsburgh High School. Very tight race. Wasn't decided till the last game of the season exactly how the standings were going to shake out. The Cougars lost to Plattsburgh in that last game of the season, and that dropped them to the #2 seed. If they had won it, they would have finished at the #1 seed. But they lost 8-2 to the Hornets. Dan Trombley is getting the nod on the pitching rubber today for Northeastern. His battery mate is once again Casey Richard. James Jeanette, the usual Cougar catcher, is back in uniform and apparently is available for some kind of spot duty. At first base, it's Andrew Goodrich. Second baseman is Kelly Poisson. The shortstop is Ben Duty, and at third base, it's Brad Miller. And that's third base is the usual spot for Casey Richard. In the outfield, from left to right, it's Matt Garand, Jared Jarvis, and Josh Davison. The non-starters, in addition to Jeanette, are Matt Agony, Jesse Garand, and up from the JVs, James Tierney. The batting order for the Hornets, we'll see Mike Houston leading off. He'll be followed by Miguel Maldonado, Don Coolidge, Justin Lesor, Colby Terrell, Scott Bouvier, Joe Reed, George Laundrie, Austin Bushy. Chris Schutte is in the lineup in the defensive position, but he is hit for by Bouvier. Non-starters for Plattsburgh include Bishop, Bracero, Hanley, Busey, Garcia, Maley, and Ryan. Going on at the same time as this game is the Class B girls finals. I don't know why they do that. I think they should have the finals that could possibly involve the same schools on opposite days, but they have them at the same day, so Northeastern is affected by that. The Northeastern girls, the #2 seed in their playoffs, are playing the Saranac Chiefs, who are #4 seed in the playoffs. Hit to Miller, throw to Goodrich is in time, and Houston is out. So we have one down. Mike Dowd here from the Press Republican, just barely out of play. Now bring up Miguel Maldonado, the shortstop. One out, nobody on here in the first inning. Section 7 Class B championship ball game. Plattsburgh, I believe, has won 6 out of the last 7 titles. It's low for a ball. Wind appears to be blowing in, possibly from the right or right center field area. That's high. There's a strike. Must have been a little inside. So Hornets have a base runner. There's Maldonado draws the base on balls. Third baseman Don Coolidge step in now. Gets the signs from Coach Goodell.
Come on, Donnie. Come on, Donnie.
Pitch is low, and we're going to have an easy stolen base. So puts a runner in scoring position. Trombley checks, delivers. It's high. Looks like a tight strike zone.
Come on, Donnie.
3-0 pitch is going to be low for ball 4. Well, the first and second are occupied with 1 out. And Justin Lesser, a catcher at the plate. Pitch from Trombley is lined down the left field line. It's going to be extra bases. It's going to score at least 2. Plattsburgh coming off a game where they outscored Beekmantown 25-5, picking it up right away here in the first. Oh, Colby Terrell steps in.
Hey, Colby. Come on, Let's go, Colby.
Trombley checks the runner, steps off.
Come on, Colby.
Fouled at the plate.
Come on, Colby. Go, Colby.
Foul ball.
Go, Colby. Go. Run it in.
Lesser goes to third. If I were a coach, I'd have my players concentrate, my pitcher concentrate on the batter. So many times in a high school game you see that type of a situation. Miller's throw to Goodrich in the dirt. It's going to go in play. It remains in play. He's going to get second and stay there. Saw Davison get a slow jump. Davison, as soon as that ball's hit the third, the right fielder should be coming in, backing up first base. He's got nothing to do out there besides pick flowers. So as soon as that ball's hit to the left side, right fielder should get involved in the play. Come in, back up first base. This is Scott Bouvier.
Nice contact, Colby.
Is a designated hitter. So quickly here, with just 1 out, it's 3-0 Plattsburgh. And Trombley delivers. Drops in. He's going to be held to second. Held to a double. Dives in the 4th run. And so it's very quickly 4-0, and Coach Mitchell is going to come out and visit the pitching rubber. All right, they left Trombley in. The first pitch to Joe Reed is a strike. High.
Okay, Joe. Come on, Joe. Come on, kid.
It's like a very tight strike zone. That's high. That's way high.
Boy, this kid looks good in warm-ups, too.
And Reed's going to go to second.
Yeah, Joey. Good looking, Joe. Go, Pat. Come on.
And Coach Mitchell's going to make a pitching change. Miller's going to on a pitch, and looks like Trombley is heading for the outfield. So that would probably mean that the left fielder Guerin will come into the infield and probably play third. George Landry will be the first batter to face Miller. 2 ducks on the pond, just 1 out, and 4 runs in. Plattsburgh already having a big inning and threatening to score some more.
1 out.
Miller's pitch, strike 1.
Come on, George.
Guerin hugging the line at third base.
No.
Apparently the squeeze was on, but it wasn't a suicide squeeze. And almost had him. Almost had him. Guerin wasn't able to hang on to it. So just a little shy, and he pulled his glove. Looked like he pulled his glove a little quick there, trying to make the tag. The throw was a little shy, so it's a combination of the two. Here comes the run. That's going to be run number 5 for Plattsburgh, and Reed will move to third. Pitch from Miller, sprung, fouled off. A lot of room behind the catcher here, between the catcher and the backstop, so ball getting by. There's a lot of room. You see some fields have the backstop fairly close. Ooh, that looked good. Had a lot of pitches that looked right around that plate. Base hit into right field. And Landry is on with a RBI single. Now Austin Bushy, the 9th batter of the inning, second baseman, steps in. And the pitch to him is low. There's a throw to second. We're going to have another stolen base. Miller steps off. They had him. They got him. They got him. Good move. He was way off that bag. Way off that bag. That was a case there where Miller had to pick him off. Had to try to pick him off. I still go with my theory that the pitchers would be better worried about the batters, but when a runner has that big a lead, you got to keep him honest. You're just going to make sure your throw is on the mark. For 2. Six runs in for the Hornets here in the first inning with 2 outs. It's high, ball 4. Back to the top of the order. 10th batter of the inning, Mike Hewson, the right fielder, steps in. Fouls it off, strike 1. Miller comes to the plate, that's high. Another stolen base attempt, another steal. Fouled off. Change up. Just hit sharply to third. Garin has the easy tag. Liddell's smiling, but you never run into a tag unless you're forced. He should not have been running on that one, obviously. Ran right into a tag, made an easy, unassisted situation for Garin. So the Hornets send up 10, leave 1, score 6. They lead 6-0. We're going to the bottom half of the first Section 7 Class B Championship Baseball on Hometown Cable. This ball field is symmetrical. It's 320 down both lines, 340 into the power gaps, and 380 in dead center field. So the 340 is an inviting target down the power alleys in the left center and right center. Looking at the Plattsburgh defense, pitching is Colby Terrell. Justin Lesser is the catcher. First base is Chris Schutte. Second base, Austin Bushy. Shortstop, Miguel Maldonado. And Don Coolidge is at third. In the outfield, left to right, Joe Reed, George Laundrie, and Mike Houston. And Terrell's first pitch is in there for a strike. This is Jared Jarvis leading off for the Cougars. And the pitch to him is high, 1-1. 6-0, Plattsburgh leading. Following Jarvis will be Poisson, Goodrich, Garin, Tremblay, Miller, Davison, Duty, and Richard. Strike 2 called. 1-2 pitch. Hit to the right side. Unassisted by the first baseman, Schutte. 1 down. Now Kelly Poisson, the batter.
Okay, Colby.
Ball 1.
All right, Colby.
2-0.
Your son had a beauteous rap.
Fouled off.
Come on, Orange, let's get some chatter going. Yeah!
Strike 2.
Come on, Colby, come on, Colby. Yeah!
Strike 3 looking. 2 down. Brings up Andrew Goodrich, the first baseman.
Are you flying?
Come on, Colby, come on, kid.
Starting to get a little darker now outside. Ball 1.
Come on, Colby. Come on, kid.
Come on, buddy.
Good job, good job.
After a low one, 1-1.
Colby. Kid. Oh, that was
2-1.
Come on, kid.
Chopper up the middle to short. Maldonado fires to Schutte for the out. Cougars go down in order, 1, 2, 3. We go to the second inning, 6-0, Plattsburgh leads. Just noticed that Garin at third base is a left-handed third baseman. At the high school level, you see these left-handed infielders once in a while. Miguel Maldonado, the shortstop.
Come on, Miguel.
Leading off the top of the second, strike 1.
Let's go, kid.
Strike 2. Miller delivers, fouled off.
You're on it.
They're going to be all new tennis courts too, huh?
Go, Mickey.
1-2 the count. And the pitch. Ooh, look good. A little tight.
Come on, Mickey.
2-2 pitch. High. No, it's a full count.
Come on, Nicky.
Way high. Now it's a full count. I guess I lost track there.
I need to relax. Nicky.
Here's the payoff. That's high.
Good eye. Right up the back we go.
Maldonado goes to first.
Come on, Daddy.
Don Coolidge at the plate. Strike, throw to second. 0-1 to count. One and one now. Hit too short. He'll be safe. Goody took his eye off the ball.
Good job, Johnny.
Took his eye off the ball, and the ball came up and hit him. So runners at the corners, and Justin Lesor at the plate.
Come on, Justin.
Ball one.
Come on, Justin.
Hit to third. Well, Miller chased the runner back.
Good try, Doc. Not a problem, Justin.
Runners at second and third. Must have been a steal in there I didn't pay much attention to. Now Colby Terrell, the pitcher. One out.
Come on, Colby.
2 men in scoring position. And a pitch from Miller. Two and 0 pitch.
Good eye.
First base is open. Here's the 3-0 delivery. It's low, ball 4.
Good eye.
Oh,
Okay, Scott, just like before.
base is loaded.
Okay, Scotty, kid.
Scotty Bouvier, the batter.
Okay, Scott. Come on, kid.
6-0 already, just one out.
Good
Hit
run.
to left side. Gets away. He's going to get at least 3 out of it. Nine nothing to score.
Good eye.
There's a strike to Joe Reed.
Yeah.
Hit to the right side. Plus on over to Goodrich. 2 down. Advances the runner.
Try, Joe.
Now center fielder George Landry.
Come on, Scotty.
Another run scores for the Hornets. It is now 10-0.
Come on, George.
Pitch from Miller. By 2.
Go, kid.
Strike 3 looking. So Miller gets the strikeout. Ends the inning. Plattsburgh picks up 4. They lead 10-0 after an inning and a half.
All right, that's good. Good D, good D.
Matt Garand is at the plate.
Okay, let's get good defense going. Come on, Colby.
He's going to lead off here in the bottom of the second. Pitch from Terrell is fouled off. Strike 1. 1-1 to count.
Come on, Colby. Yeah.
Strike 2 called.
Come on, Colby.
Strike 3.
Nice.
1 down. Now lefty hitting Dan Trombley steps in.
Okay, Colby.
Strike called.
Yeah. on, kid.
Strike 3 looking. Oh, it's 2 outs.
Two down, Kobe.
And we'll bring up Brad Miller. Pitch from Terrell is lined. One hopper to Maldonado. Go to first. Good hustle by Miller. He is thrown out. And we go to the third inning. 10-0. Plattsburgh leading Section 7 Class B Championship Baseball on Hometown Cable. Austin Bushy at the plate as we start the third inning. Brad Miller lines and delivers. Not getting anything low, that's for sure. There's a strike called. 1-1 pitch, swung and miss, strike 2. Top of the order, Mike Houston on deck. Count even at 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Hornets doing a good job of hitting it where the Cougars ain't. Right fielder Mike Houston, the batter. Strike 1. Strike 2. In the dirt. Well, Bushy will go to second. Strike 3 looking. So Houston goes down looking. 1 down. And bring up Miguel Maldonado, the shortstop.
Come on, Miguel.
1-1.
Come on, Mickey. Good
2-1.
eye. Come on, Miguel. Let's go, Miguel.
Ball 3, runner at third. Ball 4. Maldonado gets a free pass. Runners at the corners. And Don Coolidge at the plate.
Come on, Donnie C. Come on, Donnie.
Second and third. 0-1 to count. 1-1.
Come on, Donnie. Come on, Donnie C. Good try. Good try, Donnie. Come on, Donnie. Go, Donnie C.
1-2 pitch.
Yeah.
To the right side, Davison coming in. 2 runs to score. It's going to be 12-0.
Good move, Johnny. Come on, Justin.
Now Justin Lesser.
Come on, kid.
Ball 1. He's the cleanup batter, catcher.
Come on, Justin. Yeah. Nice grab, Justin. Nice grab.
Another base hit. Throw was down the first base line. Good job of Richard to get over there and grab it. That makes it 13-0. And Colby Terrell, the Hornet pitcher, is due up. Looks like Scott Mitchell is going to make another change. All right, Miller is still pitching. This is Colby Terrell at the plate. James Jeanette has come in to catch. And Casey Richard has gone to third. And Guerin has gone back to left field. And Trombley was hitting 5th in the lineup. There's a catch by Davison. 2 down. Nice catch there by Davison. Trombley, who's hitting 5th in the lineup, is the one that comes out. He's replaced by Jeanette in the batting order.
Hey, Scott. Go. Come on, Scotty.
Scott Bouvier, the batter, inhaling black flies here. I don't think our lungs can turn them into CO2.
Let's go, Scotty. Good on.
Runner at second with 2 down in the 3rd. I don't know, must have been inside. Looked like a good pitch.
Come on, Scotty B. Come on, Scott. Let's go, kid. You're on. You can do it, kid.
Foul tipped, hung on to by Jeanette. A nice catch. 13-0. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd. Plattsburgh leading Northeastern Clinton.
Okay, let's get the G.
Cougars looking for their first base runner. They'll send up Davison, Duty, and Richard in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Terrell Wines delivers, ball 1.
Heads up. Yeah. No, I don't have the ball.
Good pitch.
2.
But I still didn't stop me from getting out.
High. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Davison goes down swinging. And I'll bring up Duty, shortstop. Hit to left center field, it's going to drop in. So Ben Duty gets the first hit of the day for the Cougars. First Northeastern base runner. Now Casey Richard will step in, or step up. Strike 1.
Come on, way to go, Justin.
Terrell getting instructions from the bench. I'm sure they're telling him, don't worry about it. You've got a 13-run lead. Don't pay any attention to that guy at first base. You're ahead 13-0. Get the batter, get the outs. Don't worry about the guy at first base and then lose your concentration pitching. 3-1 to count. Ball 4. Well, Richard gets a base on balls. Well, Terrell's worried about the base runner. He walked Richard. Jared Jarvis to the plate. I want to make sure to thank Sam Castine, who is covering the Class B girls playoffs. That way I didn't have to choose and cover only one of these. So he's covering the girls championships. We're here. I'm coaching for Plattsburgh. I'm telling my pitcher, forget about the guys on base. You got a 13-run cushion. Just get the ball over the plate.
Come on, you need this. Come on.
In foul territory.
Good, man. All right, Shooty.
Shooty makes the catch.
Way to go, guys.
2 down.
Back each other up. Way to go, Austin.
Bring up Kelly Poisson. It's safe. It is safe. There was no tag there. There was no tag. The elbow hit him, not the glove with the ball. You got to tag him with the ball, or the ball in the glove, or a ball in your hand, whatever. And that was not a tag there. If it was in time, it still wasn't a tag. So the Cougars have 2 ducks on the pond, and Duty is moving down that line, getting a big jump off third. Duty's doing what he needs to do, distract Plattsburgh. Hornets have got to be concentrating on the batters. That one looked close, but it was ball 4. So Poisson goes to first. The bases are loaded. And Andrew Goodrich, the first baseman, number 3 hitter in the lineup, at the plate for the Cougars. Duty continues to dance around at third. Pitch is high. Despite the big lead, Terrell is being bothered by the base runners. Being bothered by the base runners. Paying more attention to them than he is the guy at the plate. And this is making a big difference in what's happening on his delivery to the plate. Starting to cloud up. Strike. 2-1 to count. Three and 1. As soon as Duty became the base runner, Terrell became a whole different pitcher. Strike 2. Full count. Bases are full of Cougars. They're trailing 13-0 with 2 down in the third. Hit to the first base side. 2 runs score. 2 runs score for the Cougars. Duty scored, and Richard chased him home. Or was it Jarvis? Richard, whoever number 8 is. Richard, it's Casey Richard. Richard chased home Duty. Well, it's a 13-2 ball game. Temperature is cooling off quick, and it's starting to feel like we've got rain imminent. Matt Guerin is the batter. He's the cleanup man for the Cougars. Runners at the corners. Ball. Runners at second and third now as Goodrich steals second.
Come on, Colby.
2 runs batted in for Goodrich. Ball never left the infield.
Doing great, kid. Yeah.
Strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Oh, strike 2. Excuse me, strike 2. Listening to the fans here saying one more, not really paying attention to the count. It's strike 2, Mr. Garand. Runners at second and third.
Come on, Colby, kid. Come on, Colby.
Strike 3 looking. Well, we go to the 4th inning. 13-2. Plattsburgh leading Northeastern. Section 7 Class B Championship Baseball on Hometown Cable. There's a strike, top of the 4th. Hit to first. Let's see, figure out who the batter is. That was Colby Terrell. Check that, was Joe Reed. Now we have George Laundrie. We switched batteries between innings, and we put on our jacket, and we're now back situated where we can continue. Pitch from Miller, low. Strike. 3-1 to count. To the right side, it's going to be a foul ball. And there'll be no play. Strike 3. That's 1 down, and Austin Bushy will step in now. Plattsburgh leading 13-2 in the top of the 4th. This game has to go at least 5 innings, otherwise they'll start over brand new. It's
Let's go, kid.
It's not an official game. They started over. That happened to the Hornets' advantage earlier this year against Northern Adirondack. They were trailing the Bobcats by a similar score with, I believe, 1 out in the 5th inning. And the game was not completed. It wasn't getting through the 4.5 inning minimum. And the Bobcats were leading, so they didn't have to bat in the bottom of the 5th. But with 1 out in the top of the 5th, the game was called.
Come on, Upton.
Bit too short. Duty over to Goodrich. Goodrich comes off the bag, keeps the runner at second. 2 down.
Good contact, Austin. Good contact.
Now it's the top of the order, and Mike Hewson, the batter. Strike 1.
Come on, Mike. Let's go, kid.
Miller set, checks the runner, delivers.
Come on, kid. Good eye.
Jeanette keeps it in front of him.
Come on, Mike.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Gets away from Jarvis in center. Newson's going to head in to third. That'll be an RBI triple. Miguel Maldonado at the plate now.
Come on, Miguel.
Shortstop.
Good eye.
Uh-oh, just heard thunder. That should be called. should be called.
Come on, Miguel!
The game should be called right now. Umpires didn't see lightning, but if you hear thunder, and that thunder was close. If you hear thunder, you know darn well there's lightning, but umpires are always reluctant to call this, but I'm going to call it after this batter for myself.
Good eye, Miguel.
It's ball 4.
Come on, Johnny C. Let's go, kid.
The next pitch, as we're heading for our vehicle, was hit by Coolidge to Davison for the out. So after 3.5 halfway through the game, it's 13-2, Plattsburgh leading. All right, that score is really 14-2, not 13-2.
Come on, George.
Okay, we are back. There has been a lightning delay, but they did play at least half an inning while we were taking our own personal lightning delay. Did not rain here. The storm did not really get any closer, but I prefer to err on the side of caution. I'm not sure of the out situation. His bases loaded for Plattsburgh, and that is George Landry, who's got a 2 RBI double. And makes it 16-2. Cougars were scoreless in their half of the 4th. We're in the top of the 5th inning. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm guessing maybe 1 out. Austin Bushy, the batter. There's a strike. And pitch from Miller. Two. Still a little rumbling on the horizon, but doesn't appear to be inching this way at all. Hit to the left side. Nice pickup. Guerin, the left-hander, fires to Goodrich. And that's 2 down. Now Mike Houston at the plate, leadoff hitter. 16-2 the score. Up the middle, that's going to chase home 2 more. It's going to make it 18-2. And a throw to the plate allows Houston to go to second. And looks like Jeanette is injured. I'm not sure what happened there. He's injured in the hand area. Not sure if the ball hit him. I don't think he got spiked or anything in the hand. Not sure if the ball came up and hit him on the edge of the thumb. Miguel Maldonado coming to the plate now for Plattsburgh. 18-2 they lead. And we are in the top of the 5th. Sun is peeking out. And Cougars are actually should have been hoping for a big storm to settle in here. They could have a clean slate tomorrow, but I would be very surprised if we weren't able to get the bottom of the 5th in. And once it becomes the top of the 6th, after the bottom of the 5th is completed, once the bottom of the 5th is completed, it is an official game. It's fouled off, car coming. Fortunately for them, they were slowing down to turn into the schoolyard here. I would imagine a car or two gets it while passing by here every once in a while. Reaches and fouls it off. The out of play line comes here, then goes to an angle to the fence. So as it gets away in that corner, it remains in play. The ball bounces in front of the plate. The black flies have come out in force since we were here last. Popped up, that's going to go out of play on the road. Just missing. Get to the right side. It's going to be right down the line. If it's fair, it could be a double, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ball 4. So Maldonado draws a base on balls. Runners at the corners. With Don Coolidge stepping to the plate. We got some changes. I'm going to empty the bench here. We'll just have, I think, just 3 subs. Matt Agony, James Tierney, and Jesse Garand. And Davidson's going to pitch. All right, Don Coolidge at the plate. We'll try to get those changes when the Cougars step to the plate. (18-2), 2 outs, 2 on. We're in the top of the 5th. Up the middle, base hit. Coolidge chases home run number 19. Now Justin Lesor steps to the plate. Hornets at first and second. To center field, Jarvis is there. We'll squeeze it for the out. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. And it's not Jarvis. It might be Tierney in center field. On to the bottom of the 5th. 19-2, Plattsburgh leads.
Okay, Hornets, let's go, guys.
All right. I believe this is Richard at the plate. I don't have the last batter for the Cougars because they batted while I was getting out of the potential bad weather. 3 outs away from being an official game. 19-2 the score. Pitch to Richard. Strike called.
There you go.
Terrell had a long time off. A long time between pitches here. They took about a half-hour break. In addition, his team scored 5 runs, so Just the 5 runs alone makes for a long half inning. Fouled off. James Tierney on deck. So Richard becomes a base runner. Well, James Tierney up from the JVs, making his varsity debut.
Throw him the batter, buddy. Come on.
That was ball 1. 1-1. Two and 1.
Come on.
2-2.
Go ahead.
Come on, Jimmy! Let's go, Jimmy!
Ball 3, full count. Payoff pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Tierney goes down swinging.
Throw it smart, buddy.
Yeah, bring up Matt Agony.
Come on, one more out, guys. Let's go.
One down.
High for a ball. Fouled off. To the right side, foul territory. Shooty is over, makes the catch.
All right, Chris. That's the way to keep an eye on the ball, buddy.
2 down. Well, Andrew Goodrich, the batter. Strike 1. 1 out away from being an official game. Strike 2, fouled off. Kobe Terrell, or Tyrrell. That's fouled off. In tight. Hit to third, through.
Get it back up, Miguel.
Maldonado backing up the play, keeps the ball in the infield. So Goodrich reaches, runners at first and second. And Matt Guerin, the batter. Late swing, strike 1. It's a fair ball. Foul ball. Foul ball right down the line.
Right on the corner, buddy. Right on the corner, bud.
5th inning, 19-2 the score. High for a ball. Full count, 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch. High, ball 4. Guerin walks. And the bases are full of Cougars. Or not. Yes, full of Cougars. I'll bring up James Jeanette
Come on, time to dust them. Let's go, Colby.
Strike one. Strike two, run scores. Richard will score. He'll be entered into the scorebook, official scorebook. Actually, the official scorebook is probably being kept by league officials or sectional officials rather than the home team. So that opens up first base. Got Jesse Garand on deck. 19-3 the score, with 2 outs in the 5th. Dead ball. Did it hit him? How could it be a dead ball? Did it tip his bat? I'm not sure what the...
Come on, one more.
It obviously didn't hit him because he's not on first base, so I don't know if it nipped the bat or what. That's fouled. And that'll be across the road. Another souvenir. Terrell shaking off a pitch. Catcher swing and a miss, strike 3.
That's the way you got to play back now. Come
Catcher
on,
Lesser
keep it in the
checking
game.
with Coach Goodell. So can you shake that one off? Is that the one you want? So the Cougars pick up a run. This game is now official. We're going to the 6th inning. 19-3 the score. We're going to have to pay close attention to Plattsburgh lineup now. This is Bishop. They'll be sending up a lot of pinch hitters. Schutte is going to be batting. He's the first baseman. He's been hit 4, so he's going to bat for himself, batting in the place of Bouvier. As we start the 6th inning. Pitch from Davison, strike 1. Base hit for Bishop. Now Chris Schutte to the plate.
All right, Bishop! Let's go,
Bishop stays put. Section 7 Class B championship game.
Let's go next, George.
Coming to you from beautiful downtown Pickett's Corners. With a huge lead, Plattsburgh not advancing on those. Ball 4. So that's a walk to Schutte. He goes to first. Now Bussey at the plate. Strike 1. Strike two. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Two down. Or one down. Now Bracero at the plate. One out. Anthony Bracero looks that high one. One and one. Two and two the count. Full count. Davison delivers.
All right, you got it, Anthony. Go, dig it out.
Drops it into right field. And Plattsburgh taking one base at a time. Bases will be full. Now Austin Bushy fouls off the first pitch to him. Strike one. Maley moving on deck. Center field, in the gap, Tierney's going to pick it up, and Pat Goodell saying, once you hit it over the fence, all you're going to get with me now is a single, so that would have been at least a double. Pat Goodell putting the brakes on this team here. He's up 20-3, and he's not trying to rub in anything here.
I wanted to go PDR or something or whatever.
Jordan Maley, the batter. Bob Ben's grandson up there with the bases loaded. Hits sharply, gets through, and he'll reach, and the bases are full. Another run scores for Plattsburgh. Makes it 21. Here's up Miguel Maldonado with Coolidge on deck. Twenty-one to 3 the score. Strike one. No place to put him. A walk's a run. Strike call. Pitch from Davison. On the ground, up the middle. And it's going to get through. Nothing going right for the Cougars. Now at the plate is Coolidge, with Garcia moving on deck. Base is full, 22 to 3 the score. Uh-oh, this is deep. It is squeezed for the second out. Oh, Coolidge gave it a ride. Heading for the downs on that one. Now Garcia the batter. Two outs, bases full. Strike one. This is the ninth batter of the inning. Plattsburgh has scored in every inning. Oh, almost got one. Hornets scored 6 in the first, 4 in the second, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 5 in the fifth, and 3 so far in the sixth. 22-3 to score. Up the middle. And Plattsburgh again will move one base at a time. So Garcia with an RBI single right up the middle. That's a 20-run lead, and Bishop, who led off the inning, is at the plate for the Hornets. Ball one. There'll be no advance once it goes out of play. Then they have to advance. Strike called. Strike 2 called. Starting to sprinkle. In tight. Full count. Play is at third. Richard will take it unassisted. So Plattsburgh picks up 4. 23-3 is the score. We're going to the bottom half of the 6th inning, Section 7 Class B championship game.
Let's go, Pat.
Austin Bushy now in the pitching rubber for Plattsburgh. And we've got Jesse Guerin up for the first time for Northeastern. Strike 2 called. Getting late here. We got to get this game rolling. 23-3 to score. So players are going to have to be up there swinging a little bit more than they have been, I think. Squeezed by Garcia for the out. 1 down. And I'll bring up Davison for the Cougars. Strike 1. Steve Willett saying, how can I make this game sound interesting in tomorrow morning's Press Republican? How can I do it? Pitch from Bushy. 3 balls, 1 strike. Bobby McConey calling the balls and strikes. Strike 2, foul tipped. Irish John Ireland at third. And Paul Crusher O'Connell at first base. Ball 4. Davison draws a free pass. He'll go to first. I'm the Cougar coach. I'm telling my guys to swing up there. We don't need any walks. You're down by 20 runs. Not really realistic to expect to come back to this. You don't want to swing at something that's 3 feet over their head or in the dirt, but be up there if it's close. Take a cut at it. This has been duty. Fouled off. Hit to third. Double play, round the horn, double play. around the horn double play. Nice defense there by Plattsburgh. So we'll go to the 7th inning. 23-3 is the score. Plattsburgh leading Northeastern Clinton. Looks like James Tierney's going to get a little varsity pitching experience. Chris Schutte is at the plate. We're going to start the 7th inning with James Tierney on the pitching rubber. Ball 1. Only drama at this point is that Plattsburgh scored in every inning thus far. Can they make it 7? Right down the line, it's a fair ball. Schutte will go to first and take one base at a time. Now Ryan Bussey. He swings at the pitch, hits it to center field, and he's got himself a base hit. And George Laundrie is back in the game. Laundrie at the plate. Pitch from Tierney. Fouled off. Out at second. Good try. Doody took it unassisted at second. Fired to Goodrich. But Andre beat it out. We got here, Ryan is up. Ryan batting for Bushy. Strike. Runners at the corners with one out. Off-line drive, taking it third, the second out. Casey Richard, 2 down. Get it to Jordan Maley. 2 outs. Plattsburgh hasn't scored yet in the 7th. Maley hits a towering fly to center field. It is squeezed for the out. Plattsburgh is scoreless in their half of the 7th. Scoreless for the first half inning in the game. They lead 23-3. We've got 3 outs left in this one. Casey Richard will lead off as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Strike. James Jeanette going to coach at first. He had his catching gear on. I guess he's planning on playing defense again. Safe at first. Richard beats it out, infield hit for Casey Richard. Starting to rain pretty good right now. And we didn't bring our umbrella out this time. We had it before the lightning delay. This is James Tierney. And it's starting to rain harder and harder here, and we're not going to ruin the camera for the sake of a 23-3 ball game. The rain is letting up a little bit. Tierney is out on strikes apparently. We weren't watching as we walked over to this spot. This is Agony. One out. Cougars down to their last 2 outs for the season. Plattsburgh 2 outs away from being the Section VII Class B champions. Doing it in convincing form. 25-5 in the semifinals against the number 1 seed Beekmantown, and leading 23-3 in this game. So both 20 run differences. Strike 3 called. Now the Cougars are down to their last out. Pitching is Ryan for Plattsburgh. This is Andrew Goodrich. Strike 1. Just missing. Hit too short. Maldonado over to second in time for the out. And that's the ball game. Plattsburgh 23-3 victors over Northeastern. They are the Section 7 Class B champions. Game took close to 3.5 hours to complete. So that's the way it was on this 30th day of May 2002, traditional Memorial Day. I'm coming at you from Saranac Central School, beautiful downtown Pickett's Corners. Thanks to those of you who are watching and supporting. Very few of you Plattsburgh fans are supporting Hometown Cable. Now's the time to jump on board.